Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we finally got the Taramps Smart 3 bass installed on my Sundown 12X3. So let's get into today's video. First things first, I am absolutely in love with this amp. It is like just the best thing to pair with on a budget, I would say. So this is the best budget amp to pair with your Sundown 12X3 or anything in that 2000 RMS range. This is one of the best amps for it. Now, the first issue that I actually had with this amp is that this is regular zero gauge input. So this is a bit oversized zero gauge Y I have in here. So it was really a problem getting some wire ferrules on it, so we ended up just pushing the raw wire into the amp, and we still had to like cut away a little bit of the wires to get that to work. But other than that, everything else is just put away really seamlessly and looks really nice in the trunk. So yeah, massive upgrade. We went from that 1000 watt sound stream amp, and now we have a Smart 3 bass which can produce 3000 watts from half a ohm all the way up to 2 ohms. So it's perfect for what we're doing, and needless to say, this speaker is now violently pushing out more air and more vibrations, more bass than you could ever imagine. I'm so happy with this setup now. I still need to get myself a small lithium bank for this car so that it can continue to feed the amp properly. Also, we need to do the Big 3 upgrade so that the alternator is providing power to both batteries, because I have a lead acid in the front and I have a small AGM in the back. So to keep those things charged, you definitely need more OFC wire, and we're gonna get to that real soon. But for right now, the amp is in and it sounds amazing. I'm gonna let you guys hear it now and see for yourself. So I'm gonna play something that I know is more bass than vocals, just so I don't get copyrighted. Turn it all the way up. Alright, so you guys just heard that Smart 3 bass Taramps kicking the shit out of that 12X3. And the incredible part is I'm gonna run you through what my electrical is, and this amp is performing with pretty much no electrical. So We have 0 gauge OFC, ran from just a positive wire, ran from the front battery to the back, and then we have 0 gauge OFC grounded onto the body in the trunk, going to a very small 600 kinetic battery. Now I'm only using that 600 kinetic battery as somewhat of a capacitor, so it holds juice and discharges juice, probably not as quick as a capacitor, but eventually we're going to upgrade this thing to a lithium bank. But we have a lead acid battery in the front, regular car battery. We have a small AGM in the back, and as you guys have seen from the clips, we are still producing at a burst anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 watts. I think the highest wattage I recorded was 3350 or 3380, something like that. But that is incredible for a 3K amp. And also we have stock alternator, and this thing is just producing the right amount of power to get this 12X33 sounding like an absolute animal in this car. The one thing we were fighting with this car is airspace. It's a very, very tight sedan. So we had to cut out, like there was this firewall behind the seat, we had to cut that out, and after that the speaker just came alive. It wants more and more air. We're getting higher dBs with the trunk open and with all the windows down. So it's a very confusing car. So it's not a demo car, this is actually my daily, and this video is not about my car, so let me get back on point. This Taramps Smart 3 bass is an absolute animal. I love it to death. I think I'm actually going to order 2 more. I have a demo car that I'm trying to put together, and I think I'm going to run 2 Smart 3 basses on a 96 amp hour lithium bank, and that should be more than enough for my bass level speaker setup, because I believe I'm going to have about 8 speakers, but it's going to be 600 watts per speaker. So the whole entire setup is going to be somewhere close to 4,200 watts, something like that. Going to be very easy to power with 2 Smart 3 basses. So I might go to an 8K. It depends on how I get to wire those speakers down to what ohm load, but we're going to see when that time arrives. But I am here to tell you, if you guys are on a budget, if you are looking for an amp that's just going to destroy whatever you put in the front of it for very cheap, I think delivered this amp was 310, 305, something like that. It's right online for about 280 bucks on Amazon. Then taxes brings it up, but this is an absolute animal. I have 0 issue out of it. My friend that built the box, Twin Gates Audio, he also has all of those SMD tools that you guys just saw in the video. And if you guys are in Freeport, make sure to hit him up on Facebook, Instagram. He does all the tuning, so he's not just doing that for me, he does this for a business. Hit him up to build your boxes, hit him up to do all of your amp readings. Sometimes you pair a speaker and an amp together, and even though you think you have those ohm loads right, once that ohm load gets to the amp is only going to put out so much. So that's why I went to the Smart 3 bass, because it has a variable ohm load from 0.5 ohm to 2 ohms. So anything within that range, you're still going to get complete power of that amp. So I'm extremely happy with it. In my eyes, this is definitely the most budget 3K powerful amp that you can find. It's reliable. I've been beating the living crap out of the speaker for the past week and a half, if not, I think 2 weeks, something like that, and never went into Protect. Never had any issues of it not playing. When you're really beating on that speaker, the 2 fans comes on, and then the moment you like turn the volume down, you hear those fans click right out. So the fans aren't annoying. I know a lot of people have that issue with the Taramps, but I don't even hear it. It's in my trunk. I have no issues with it there. And I really suggest that you guys pick up one of these amps. I'm not affiliated with this company at all. That's just how much I love this amp. Now, yes, I did jump from a 1,000 watt amp up to a 3,000, so there is going to be a sound difference, but that's not even the case with why I love it. I love it just for the reliability. I'm going to keep this in here, probably going to be in here for a few months before I upgrade this setup, because I'm going to finish my demo car before I upgrade this one, and we're going to go from there. But Sundown 12X33 on a Taramps Smart 3 bass, 3,000 watt amplifier. The combo, trust me, that is the move. The box itself was built, like I said, by my friend, and he does this for a living. I am absolutely in love with that box. That box helped bring this speaker right to life. But That's it, guys. That's my video on the Taramps Smart 3 bass. Absolutely love this thing. You said it one time, forget it. You don't have to ever bother with it. Just turn the music up and ride. But thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams. And I catch you guys on the next one.